I've struggled with digestive issues for years, bloating, nausea, food intolerances, and had no idea what was going on until now. I did a SIBO breath test and found out that I have 2 types of SIBO, which basically means bacteria that should stay in the large intestine have moved into the small intestine where they don't belong. And when that happens, it affects digestion, causing bloating, discomfort, nausea, and pretty much everything horrible. For me, that means I can't digest a lot of foods properly. So when I got my test back, I decided to start prescription antibiotics to treat it and hopefully get rid of my SIBO for good. I've tried antimicrobials before and they didn't work. SIBO is known to be very tricky and stubborn, so I'm doing everything I can to support this process. And I wanted to share exactly what I'm doing, eating, and changing while I go through this. I'm following a low FODMAP diet right now, which basically removes certain foods that easily ferment and worsen my symptoms. I've been gluten-free and dairy-free for years already, so eating at home and cooking my own meals is something that I'm used to, but it still makes everyday life and eating out really difficult. I've been starting every morning with warm lemon water and mineral salt, as well as a few different types of teas with almond milk and monk fruit. Warm liquids in the morning help to stimulate my digestion and motility, and they're really easy on my stomach. I also take Pro and magnesium to help support this since it's one of my biggest challenges with SIBO. I like to move my body in the mornings because it helps so much with digestion and regulating my nervous system. I like to do low impact workouts, especially Pilates and walking, because it gets my body moving without stressing out my gut. Today I did about 20 minutes on the treadmill to get some steps in, as well as a quick full body mat Pilates workout. For breakfast, I made a rice pudding, which has become one of my favorite meals lately. It's like a warm, gentle oatmeal replacement. Rice is easier for me to digest because it breaks down more simply and doesn't ferment the way that oats do. I added vanilla, collagen powder, and monk fruit for sweetness. I was going to test a new beef protein isolate powder, but the smell was a little bit intense. And honestly, during my antibiotics, my body is responding better to easy to digest carbs, and I wanted my breakfast to taste good, so I skipped it today. I topped it with some strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. I take both my rifaximin and neomycin with breakfast. This meal was really good, and then a little bit later in the day, I took my second rifaximin with a small snack. Since the antibiotics are making me really bloated, eating too much makes the nausea worse. So today I had a few pieces of fruit with it, and that was enough. For dinner, I made a Mediterranean-style chicken with rice and cucumbers. The chicken turned out pretty good. It was just simple seasonings and olive oil. I took my last antibiotics with dinner and ate as much as I could. Again, protein is harder for me to digest right now, so I don't force it. I ate a little over half of this. After dinner, I usually want something sweet, so I made a warm hot cocoa using chocolate element tea mix and almond milk, and I had a few squares of dark chocolate. Even though this process is really frustrating and emotional, I'm honestly so grateful to finally know what's been causing my symptoms. I'm hoping that this treatment works and that more research on SIBO is done going forward.